And welcome back everyone on YouTube. There we go. Now, I do like doing that, but then that also means I've got to go find the damn cut. It's usually a pain. I end up sifting through the video trying to find the cut. But it's good to do intros and stuff. It's just difficult. For anyone that does wonder on YouTube, I've said this a number of times, but I record three hours at a time, so yes. Thank you, Leo. So yeah, it makes it difficult always to try and get the intro and outro and that kind of thing. I used to do it at the start and end of the stream because that's at least what I know I can do it. So if you notice that happening every 3 episodes, then that's why. Sometimes I do it in the middle if I happen to luckily hit the timing right. Right, we got 1.2 on that. How are we on the wild planting? We're on the last one. We're on the last one down here. So let's grab that, shall we? Well, I'm glad, Tech Turtle. Yes, do like trying to do a quick cut. Da, da, da. Otherwise, also when I don't do a cut, I always have to try and find a suitable place to stop, which is difficult. It's difficult when I'm just free flowing and chatting and try and cut it. And hopefully, for you guys that do watch on YouTube, you don't find it too weird. Hopefully, it's somewhat in a sensible place to stop, but it's difficult because I've also got to balance the lengths of the VODs. Like I try and make them roughly an hour each. I don't want to make one like 55 minutes and the next one an hour and 5. But then that kind of forces my hand a bit with where the cut has to go. So it makes it difficult. But I try my best for you guys. Yeah. Aquatic opossum. It is absolutely not, because I've just starting the wild planting on here, which is the last one. Oh well, thank you, Tech Turtle. I appreciate that. But then you also have the benefit. I think if you're watching through the older ones, you can kind of immediately start the next one, which definitely minimises the cut. I think the cut's more apparent for people that are keeping up live. I think because you have to watch it. I'm glad you love it because you're in the right place. This is the wild planting centre. I'm going to start a garden centre at this rate. But yes, we're going to try and fill this up because we need some extra for the tree. We have not been generating extra for a long time, which kind of sucks. Also, I hope we're okay on here because we should be able to support 81 dupes and have this going up. I think we're going up. I'm pretty sure that's gone up since I checked it last. But yeah, also we are busy just chucking metal ore and rock through to the main planetoid, so we have enough stuff to build with. But yeah, this is a huge task now. I realise I've just given them loads to do. So at 32, just a little bit behind. If you watch more than 3 a week, you can catch up. If not, you might be going backwards. But it's great background stuff. So if you want to put me on in the background, I've absolutely no issue with that. It's still great. You're gonna restart. Go back to episode 1. Hi HP fan girl, welcome back. Yeah, or drawing, exactly, or just playing yourself, or still gives me the views, so I super appreciate that. I've got absolutely nothing against it. Or if you want to put me on when you go to sleep, I'll send you to sleep. That's what I've been told. Oh, I got more prints. Cool, you can replace the damn dupes that were committing suicide. Ooh, okay. So I have been taking like metal before, but we actually have so much metal, it's ridiculous. Like, we have so much tungsten. We've got 147 tons, jeez. 122, oh, I'm sorry guys. Well, yeah, as I've been asked in some of the comments, I really wish I could chop this down for you guys to make it more manageable, but also some of you guys like 140 tons, yeah. We got loads, Leo. This one's when you capture 3 tungsten volcanoes, it's good stuff. So now we've got 6 molecular forges working, trying to work through that backlog. But yeah, it takes a lot of time to edit down a VOD. It really does. It really does. Well, I'm glad. Cool. It's just, yeah, the viewer numbers will never get as well as an edited down one. But I mean, it's horse of course, isn't it? There's lots of people that are making edited stuff. I mean, there's a benefit of seeing everything. I want to try and keep it rolling and keep it interesting the whole time. I mean, to be fair, I think on the whole, reflecting on it, I think we've done a reasonable job of that. Like, I've managed to cause so much chaos most of the time that it's still it's probably still interesting. So 50k still. I am a bit ahead of you in terms of cycles though as well. But yeah, it did take me a long time to tame those tungsten volcanoes, but clearly it's paid off anyway. But I think that also they were still producing whilst we were faffing around with it. I think they're all off now, so in terms of temperature, these are all perfectly good, which is great. I think they're probably all dormant. 2 are dormant, that one's going. And there's more tungsten over here, so you know all we have to do is turn it into thermium. We've got so much metal ore, which is great because we had a metal ore issue. But also we should be shipping the metal ore over from the second planetoid, so we can also use that just to build mesh tiles and stuff. Yeah, we'll see. I'll probably do that when we build out here. We should probably just use like the metal ore we've got. So I mean, yeah, there's nothing stopping us once we've done this. Just plopping in the next two sour gas boilers. I mean, let's prioritize this. What I might do is just 6 all of this. Right, this is a plan. We'll just 6 this because otherwise we'll never get done. Okay, it's great, damn it. Oh well, I appreciate it very much, Tech Turtle. You're very kind. We get an overview of all the planetoids that like currently, if you don't mind. Yes, of course. Well, this is the main one currently, which is probably slightly more than half full. Obviously, we got 4 sour gas boilers running, another 2 to come. We've got a huge base area, which is going all the way to the bottom, which isn't quite dug out yet, but we've got 4 modules in here so far. The uranium nuclear reactor that is currently offline. Rocket area, we've got a giant storage of petroleum and hydrogen that is completely overly full, but there you go. We've got grub and grub fruit farms there, bit of oxygen, bit of paku. We got hot industrial brick that goes all the way down, so that's all slickster ranches, petroleum gens, industrial, everything. Loads of slickster ranches in here. Just these are all ranches. Do a quick base tour. I did one on for episode 100 on the YouTube if you want to check that out, but obviously we moved on a bit since then. Cooling and SPOMs down the right hand side, including a load of gas lines. Petroleum boiler, which is still running, hopefully. Yeah, looks like it is. Infinite water storage down here with loads of water. We got then loads of well-planted thimbleweed down here, which we've now finished, which is great. So we can get rid of these. Leave these pips alone. And yeah, the industrial brick go down to there. So loads on there. Just a quick base tour for you guys. On Radio Actato, so we finished the wild planting here. So this is a giant lettuce farm. In the right overlay. 850-ish plants, which is finally finished. We captured all the water sources, so they are feeding into the infinite storage here. We got some solar panels. Base area, very similar to the main planetoid. Again, cooling and SPOMs down the right-hand side. Area at the bottom is just kind of empty, and then we've just got some beaters making enriched uranium down here, because why not? Well, we'd give that a go. We have also an iron volcano there. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's go a second. Yeah, by all means join the Discord if you haven't already. We got the 3 tungsten volcanoes captured on the marshy planetoid finally. That took a long time, and the tree that is lacking food currently. But yeah, we've wired these up, so they just spit out tungsten, and we just need to land the rocket and get going as soon as we land. Sorry, I keep jumping. The superconductor planetoid, we didn't do much other than grab enough niobium to get the thermium going, which we've done, so that's kind of a dead planetoid. Meteor planetoid, we've done nothing. Coldling, we haven't done much. We've just been stealing iron and letting it warm up slowly, so not a whole lot here, but we've at least done something here. I'll dig that up. There we go. Yeah, water planetoid we've drained. That took 20 cycles. We now have a huge infinite water storage over here. But then we're building, we've kind of built something of a base area down here. And now we are just building the, I should do that, shouldn't I? We're just building into the what's going to be the wild farm up there. And then the gassy moon planetoid we've done nothing with. So hopefully that is a quick whistle stop tour, if that helps. Any questions? I'll ask. So we're not a cult. We're not a cult. But just before I did that, yeah, do ask any questions. If you've got any questions? A lot of people were asking for dupes after I mentioned it in one of the last ones out on the YouTube, and I'll of course reiterate that. So if anyone wants a dupe and they don't have one already, all they have to do is say, and that applies to both YouTube and Twitch. So let me just fulfill my YouTube requests. Someone asked for a dupe named Simon, and they didn't ask for anyone in particular, so I'm going to go with the first one I see that is unnamed, Hassan. We're going to rename into a Simon, so welcome in Simon from the YouTube. Pyro Man also wanted in. He said any dupes, so there we are, we'll honour that. I see a biscuits, there he is. So let's welcome in a Pyro Man. I think he asked for a capital, so let's do that. Who else wanted in? Unknown. Yep. I'm not sure if that's unknown user or spelling looks a bit different, but let's pop that in. Sorry, I can't see chat for a sec because I'm just looking at my YouTube comments. Let's pop that in, and on the upside, wanted an astronaut or a mechanaut. Do I have any? See if we can find an astronaut. There must be someone. There's a Mimar pilot. I mean, I'm not sure I'm actually using these guys as pilots, but there's an Ashcan there. Where's Ashcan? And tell me he's on the second planetoid. Let's do that. Ashcan. There we are. Who is a pilot. We can now be on the upside. So welcome in everyone from YouTube, and thank you for asking. Thank you for watching. Right, sorry, let me drop back to the Twitch chat. Sorry, I missed a lot there. Wild farming cult. Yep, that sounds about right, Porpy. You give us consent. I don't know, maybe. Have I got a meep to spare? I'm sure I do, I have like everyone to spare, honestly. I've got 207 dupes. I'm sure we've got someone if you want a specific one. Where are we at? Ooh, okay. We don't have a meep on the main planetoid. That's interesting. On the second planetoid we have 2. There we go. Pop in there. Mad guy, welcome in. I mean, what is the best dupe? To know if your dupe rancher is still up? Of course you are. Of course you are. Where is HP? Are you on the main planetoid or on the second one? I think you're on the main one, weren't you? Let's have a search for you. EF. We haven't had a lot of deaths. There you are, HP Fangirl. Where are you? You're building over here. And you are 889 cycles old. So, you know, you're still alive, still kicking, still building stuff for us. In the building crew for the brick. Since you came on stream, been watching for the dupe named after you. You're here somewhere, Tech Turtle. I mean, you're more than welcome to ask for a checkup. I know some of you guys are skeptical that that you guys are still alive, but you are, it's fine. Where are you? There you are, Tech Turtle. Porpy's running about. I've got loads of you guys in here, it's great. And I don't have to worry about running out of tubes anyway, that's the advantage. There goes Tech Turtle. If you thought ahead of time, make them vertical. Possibly Fangirl, but they... I think ideally we should be, you know, we should be getting this sorted out. And for most of the time it's working fine. Yeah, there's a resurrection guarantee, so I throw it out to everyone. I can't guarantee you won't die, because their dupes are suicidal. But if you do die, I'll give you a new dupe and rename it for you, so you live forever. And hi, Poison Eater, good to see you back as always. Appreciate it. Streams are dangerous. I could tempt you, Locomotel. Come on, you want to come play? Come play. Yeah, no. So most of the time these ranches have been working fine. It's just I don't know exactly what happened. I think we had some cooling issues with this. It's safer not to be on the main planetoid. It probably is at this point, Leo. I mean, the dangerous planetoid was definitely the second one. That was originally the danger one for sure. But now it's probably safer to be on the second planetoid because not a lot's going on. Have we got some solar panels? Awesome. Just going to stick that there and there, and then that there and there. And then what we'll just do, just buzz that. We'll just slightly prioritize this to perfect. Main planetoid has global warming. What does that mean? What does that mean? I mean, we don't. The planetoid is definitely hotter than it was when we started. I'll tell you that much. I'm not entirely sure what you mean. Jot down notes of what you want to do. You know. I mean, hopefully, I can inspire you guys with some ideas here. No docks available. What's going on there? What? What do you mean no docks available? There's freaking vacancy only. Well, so why are the Dupes doing this? Is this... It used to be priority 8, right? Sorry, not high enough priority on the suit. Everywhere is hot. Everywhere is hot. Yes. But that does kind of happen. I typically find particularly when you just strip mine everything, that definitely happens. No, it's not no docks. It's just... well, if there's no docks, they shouldn't come in. That's not my point. They should just go in another one. The no vacancy applies to whether it means if there's no docks, they can't come in. That's the point. But yeah, anyway, these weren't high enough priority, so I think there's too many suits on the floor. Just grab them. We still haven't gone over 0 on thermium, so we'll have to see on that. Unfortunately, these guys aren't producing quickly enough. It takes a while. These... Interesting that these are running, actually. Because, yeah, that means the battery is not keeping up. I suppose we are putting a lot of draw on that now. Gets messed up with the lag spikes. Yeah, exactly. I think that is making the situation worse, plus the fact there's so many Dupes on it. I just miss a scolding. My sound gone really low. Sorry, I had my sound down really low. I didn't hear didn't hear that. Yeah, this is a problem. So it's just ignoring the move command. Because they're just not thinking about it. Is he going to get out? Probably not. He's just standing here thinking. Just thinking about moving. Yeah, one person did die. We had a Turner die, unfortunately, because he did this, basically. And now Just Slim is trying it. Okay, if you can get out of the pop brick, that would be good. Cool. Should be fine. Should be fine. It's a suit bug. The suit bug is a killer. Absolutely. Let's get you guys in there. And Local Motel, you're the worst for it. This stream so far, you've done it twice. Yeah. No, I mean, it's immediately scolding, so... It'd go down a lot quicker if the game were running quicker. Right, we're back on Coldlin, so... Cool, we got 56 tons of iron. What are we on power? Power. We gotta shuffle this battery down. Try not to crash the game whilst we're doing it. Oh, it really doesn't like that. Oh, one at a time. There we go. We'll just power this up. Cargo transfer complete. Iron. Iron. There we go. Cool. So yeah, we're just here to grab the iron. You are indeed a problem, child. Yeah, the soup bug is so annoying. But I don't know. It was the scalding inside the base that was annoying too, but I think we've kind of fixed that one. Somewhat. So at least we can be glad of that. But this bomb's done, right? I don't know how we get more water in here. So in theory, we can fill this with oxygen. I think once what we should do... Ooh, do we have suits? Do we need a suit checkpoint here? I mean, we could. We could say to have a suit checkpoint out here, out to that. Yeah, exactly. It was the delayed. It was the delayed reaction. So we solved that by not letting them in so quickly, so they had time to equalise their temperature. I'm glad we did that one. Yeah. So that was the biggest cause of scalding. I think the soup bug is definitely still happening, but it was less prevalent than that one. So at least we've sorted that problem out. Cool. Yeah, our food is going up, which is great. Particularly on the main planetoid. The second one's pretty stable. I think we have got more barbecue coming through now, because I put in all these incubators to try and fill up these ranches a bit quicker. Because these ranches are still empty, so I built them all and they're not full. So I wonder if these are pretty low priority, just drop-offs. No. Maybe we up the priority of the drop-offs. But yeah, they're slowly filling them, and then this will make even more eggs. Could make the liquid dock go the other direction to have the space for the docks. Ooh, yeah, I didn't really think about that. How many kilocalories using each cycle? Well, each tube uses 1,000 kilocalories a cycle, so I have 207 tubes, so that's 207,000 kilocalories per cycle I'm eating. I could do that, HP Fangirl, although I have now just done that. I think you're right, but instead of shuffling it around, because I've already built this ladder and I can't be bothered to get rid of that, what we're going to do is we're going to shuffle this around, I think, to we'll just do that. We'll just do this. Does this even need to be... Doesn't need to be insulated tile, does it? There's a ladder across there. Yeah, okay. Good idea on that one. So once we get this built up here, we can also shut and this built. We'll shut this off. We'll liquid lock that in, and then we'll pressurize this area, and at least they can breathe. How we good on food, aren't we? We've got loads of food in here. Ooh, did it rot or something, or have they eaten it all already? I don't know what you guys are doing with food, but you are absolutely demolishing the food. Oh no, did it all rot or something? There was loads of grub fruit here. Hasn't been that long. Something is up with the food on this planetoid. Tell you that much. Do we ship more or just come back? Do we have pickled meal over here? We got 15. Yeah, okay. I tell you what. I'm going to bring this rocket back because I feel like we've been out here for too long. So let's do that before we starve everyone. Yeah, let's go. Let's go back. Should be able to get them back, right? Yeah, you guys are all happy. And not hungry. Yeah, cool. You got so much food. Cool. It's a shuttle the wrong temperature. Could be the issue. The shuttle. Well, it's definitely not. It's not deep frozen for sure. I mean, this is just a normal fridge. I suppose the crab fruit wasn't that. Well, it doesn't last that long, and it was pretty stale in the first place somehow, which is a bit weird. Shouldn't be that stale. Yeah. Right. So what we should do is just make sure we've got harvest on here. But yes, so we finished, finally, again a big milestone here. We did finish this wild planting down here. Just been quite an achievement. Another one done. This is just going to be our thimbleweed farm. We now have 3,500 thimbleweed, reed fibre, another one. So yeah, we're good for soup maintenance, and if we want to make insulation, we can probably make a whole load of insulation. Why is this? This is a bit over full, isn't it? Oh no, that's right, 100 kids. That's right, that's right. It's so long since I looked at the damn petroleum boiler, which is probably a good thing because it broke a lot. Yeah. So, I mean, really, we've just got to wait for the dupes to do a whole load of building. This is kind of the thing. I wonder if this should probably be the thumbnail, right? Why don't we let's make this the thumbnail for this episode. I always lose which track. This is 168, episode 168. That will have that one. We'll be on to 169 next. There we are. I always like to come up with a different thumbnail for each one. It takes me a little bit of time to decide which one I want to go with. Now, what I might just do is maybe 7 this ladder. Just so... Now what I haven't done here though is actually let them any way in, so probably let them in this brick. There we go. Oh, has this got the right... okay. Now the other thing we can do here is fix this plumbing. Alright, so we'll loop that up here. Also, this is wrong. So what we'll do is... this bridges down here, and then this bridges... Oh no. Bridges back up. We can just let it run, because it's fine. Now, how do I... How did I do this over here? Do I add another bridge in? Oh, I put 2 bridges in. Okay, okay. We are Bridge City over here. So then, yeah, this is the better design because it basically it doesn't get water stuck on the vent, which is what's happening here. Because this is a down, and this vent only opens when it overheats. But then the insulated pipe here sometimes breaks. So the way I've done it on the other ones now is you flow it over it, and if it needs to open, it'll open. But you never get water stuck on that pipe. It either empties or goes out. So yeah, that's the idea with that. There's not much steam in there. There's not much steam in there. There's too much steam in there. What's going on here? Now this isn't how I meant for it to work. Let's see, let's get rid of that. Interesting, we now got 10 coming from this. What have we got here? 11. Yeah, okay, I see what we built up. Anyway, let's get rid of that. But yes, anyway, that's the idea of the improved design that I came up with. So, okay, and then that comes over here. Right. And then we really don't need this. That was a waste of time. Whoops. Now we'll have that. We can hook that up to that. So again, we've done that over here. Have rid of that pipe. Not that. Yeah, and then let's just replicate that over here. So, just pause out of habit. There's no need to, because they are absolutely nowhere near building this. So, there we are. tie it off nicely. We'll put that there, that's there, that there. Bridge, bridge, bridge. Perfect. Okay, and hopefully none of this is connected up. What we will need to do is run some power wires. I mean, I suppose we could have this as a third power. What we may be able to do, because I mean, all of these are going to be, we've got so much power, it's already ridiculous. What we could do, because this line here that's running the SPOMs and the cooling, we could say attach that up to our new one there and then run this one down to the bottom and divvy this up, because effectively this line here is going down, supplying this stuff, but it's also supplying all these SPOMs. So maybe if we or SPOMs and cooling, if we supplied that from this third line, which we can loop over the top, because we can't bridge, there is no way to bridge heavy watt conductive wires over each other, which is a bit of a bummer. So if we hook all these together, then we can just run it over. But what we'll also need to do, we should just double check. Okay, it should be all vacuum, so we should be fine. He says before it then all goes and breaks. Let's tungsten this together just in case. This definitely will be vacuum up here though, so we'll be fine. Say we can try to say run out lead at some point as well. So run that down here, run that down here, run that across there, and down here. In order to kickstart this, we're going to have to run it off of the grid here. So do that. There is a whole lot of building. Jeez. Unreachable food, Leo. Yeah, I know, because you guys are on your way back. Hopefully this doesn't take too long, right? 3.1 cycles. Okay. That's not good. That's not enough. It's not enough. Did I miscalculate here? Just thinking, I could land. Could I land? There's no rocket platform over here. So either we turn back and we send more food, or we build a platform on the second planetoid here somewhere. Probably not going to be space. Okay. All right. Abandon that plan. There's not enough. We have to return. We can't get home in time. Okay. Let's. Oh, I tell you what. Why don't we just stick? Oh, I tell you what. Let's send mock recruit and pickled meal over. Send fuel. Can you see the cemetery when you get a set? Yeah. So there's like graves all up and down here on this, and then there's also a bit of a cemetery going on around there. I don't think we need fuel, Leo. I think we're good. Yeah, this cemetery is also my catch-all one there. And then on the second planetoid, there's a big kind of cemetery here too. Plus random ones just, scattered anywhere that they happen to die, and I felt particularly like putting a grave up. There's the odd ones, but they're the main two. Oh. Oh, I was grabbing a drink. My voice is struggling a bit tonight. Don't know why. Yeah, let's we'll send some more stuff back. Why are you guys stuck inside? Okay, I think it's just a bug, right? The stupid application run. Yeah. Oh, I thought I was going to sneeze there. We're all right. Try not to sneeze on you guys. COVID safe. COVID safe. Starvation. Okay. Pickled. Yeah, let's just send the muckroot over as well. Okay, Bosch, let's go. Pad it with petroleum. Should be enough, right? That was most of the pickled meal. If I get rid of this muckroot as well, it'll be good. I don't think I've let anyone eat it. That's probably why that's happened. I hate how it says left 300 grams. And the muckroot. Oh, damn. Stupid launcher. I'm always confused about the order in which it sends stuff. It definitely isn't first come, first serve. It's something else. There we go. Alright, well, it looks like Leo is going to keep going on the water plantoid then. I suppose I didn't really need to bring him back, so kind of makes sense. Yeah, the launch is a bit of a pain, really. It really is. Cool. But yeah, this ladder's finally getting built. Stuff's happening. So once we build these corners in, then this gas will just turn into vacuum, which is great. 10 tons of food. Yeah, you will be. You've got loads of oxygen. So, is there carbon at the bottom of the map? Yeah. I would send the pickled meal and the muckroot, so you'll be fine. Not really. Well, there's a little bit, but this is very low density. We'll get some when we actually set this up as a real base. But yeah, right now there's a lot of work to do before we can start taking dupes over here. I can't really be bothered to set up a proper fridge. We'll just send it. Give us stuff to do. 63 kilos. Jeez, okay. There's already 3 tons, not kilos. There's already 8 on board. I tell you what, guys, there is a lot of metal in Oni. I was worried that we wouldn't have enough metal, but we have a lot of metal. So, yeah, because they added those 4 iron volcanoes there, 3 tungsten on the multi-planetoid, and they're guaranteed as well. Like, that is not map specific. In the DLC, of course, because in the base game you wouldn't get them. But there's a lot of metal volcanoes. It'd be the lettuce planetoid. Well, it's not really the water planetoid anymore, is it? I mean, there's not much that's very watery about it. So, really fair cop. Where are these packets? To keep an eye on them. They're over here. Yeah. I know you can't get to food. Just open the consumables tab, which takes forever. But we just need to. I want to make sure you guys can eat muckroot, because let's get rid of that pesky muckroot that I can't sweep or do anything with. Finally get rid of it. So this is the opening of the consumables tab, by the way, in case anyone wondered why everything had frozen. It takes longer to open the consumables tab than save the game. I hate this tab. Jeez. I always find this is a really clunky tab, even when it isn't quite this ridiculous, but it's still clunky. Oh god. I'm going to pause. Right, muckroot. There you go. Almost. Are we good? Hasn't tanked my frame rate. Might need to reload, I don't know. Oh, I feel like we're lagging a lot now. I don't know. Were we lagging this badly before? No, I'm very tempted to do a save and reload. Alright, we'll run it for a bit, but I might do that on the end of the episode on YouTube. Almost to 7k. Yes, I am Logan Mattel. The game's always crying. I'm torturing and abusing the game very badly. Yeah, we have so many subscribers on YouTube, so thank you to all of you who are subscribed. If you're not, and you're on Twitch, then definitely check it out. We've got the entirety of this run, as well as my tutorial bites, which help you learn the game and try and attempt this madness if you so wish, or do more sensible things. Yeah, I think it's got a bit better. I don't know. It's got a little bit better now that the consumable stab has calmed down. We'll see. It's pretty janky like this, isn't it? Like it feels slow. What I'll do, and I'll run it for now. At the end of the episode on YouTube, I'll do a reload and then I can make a nice save point there too. But yes, do as I say, not as I do. I think that's the right advice. Follow the tutorial bites. But I don't know. Hopefully you guys learn something from this, or at the very least just inspires you to do stuff. I mean, Oni is such a wide and expansive, and it really is a sandbox game. When you can tame it to be the sandbox, it really lives up to that. But it takes a lot of knowledge and practice to get to really unlock the sandbox. That's the thing. It's not like a jump in straight away and you can do anything type sandbox. You really have to get familiar with its rules and quirks and that kind of thing. So that's why I made all those videos to help you guys with them. Who's suffocating? Gene? Why are we so bad on oxygen here? We've got sticky oxygen, or we just... We definitely have distribution problems with this flipping... lines. What we'll do... See if we can sort this out a bit. Oh, we're really struggling down here. I wonder if... See if there's a way to do this without just breaking everything. These ones are doing a lot of heavy lifting. I think they're kind of congregating down here. There's enough oxygen, it's just distribution's a problem. I'm playing the game for 5 years, you have no idea. Well, I'm sure that's not entirely true. Sure, you know a thing or two, Locomotor. You're playing yourself down, of course. Do we get these done? Cool. Like streams, even as a beginner's really motivated. Yeah, cool. Great. Well, I'm super glad you enjoy Tecto, so I'm glad that you've come to say hello as well. It's always great having people in. Just makes it that much more interesting. Cool. I really think there's a lot of waiting going on right now, to be honest. Yeah. Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. What how's the week gone? What have we got for weekend plans? Has someone got some exciting weekend stuff? Or alternatively, how's your Oni going? Let me know how your base is going. Oni assistant, tools not included. Good tips, definitely good tips. I think I've definitely mentioned those across the tutorial bites. Talking about map seeds and food calculator and rocket calculator. Definitely mentioned those. Starting your first Steam Aquatuner combat. Awesome, Porpy. Cool. That'll move you on. That'll move you on a lot. Having some proper industrial cooling. Local Motors working spring break. You're going to go wild on the beach. That's all I imagine. When someone says spring break, I just think, yeah, just going straight to the beach. Who's making a mess? Marie? Why are you making a mess? What's wrong with the toilets? We've run out of sand. Not good. Let's send some sand through. I also noticed that someone is trapped over here. Saturday morning because of exams. Oh, that sucks, Sertor, but hopefully you get through them soon. Exam season is almost upon us, isn't it, actually? So hopefully you're doing alright. Sorry, who's trapped? Someone's trapped. What's going on? Trivaldo is trapped now, is he? Because we've got sulfur here. Interesting. Let's get rid of that one. It's Leo's practicing Project Zomboid. Okay. Cool. And play. You should be studying, Leo. You should be studying. Tech Turtles. Taming a metal volcano. Awesome. Well, that'll be a big achievement. So let us know how you get on with that. I mean, please post that to Discord. I'd be keen to see what you come up with. If you need any help, let us know. Extra house at work and maybe a trip to the zoo. Okay, alright. It's not quite the wet and wild spring break I'm imagining, local motel, but alright. I'm sure. Yeah, exams were a pain. They're a pain of a time. I do remember that very well. Particularly because you kind of you end up in the exam cycle, don't you? Really, at least we did when. You kind of turn 16, you have exams like literally every year. How am I doing? I'm doing all right. We had a bit of a I've had a bit of a rough week this week and last week. Been doing some project work. I've had a deadline for this week, which I finally submitted today, so I was very relieved at that. But yeah, that's taken up a lot of time. I can't spend doing other stuff, but that's finally kind of done. So we're not done because I'll have to have an assessment in some point in May. But yeah, other than that work's pretty quiet, which isn't a bad thing. Yeah, I mean the only stuff doing well. I just feel like I've been really busy. Just had loads of stuff to do. But yeah, definitely also been starting to get into Dungeons and Dragons as well. If there's a topic anyone's interested in, probably found the right audience. But if anyone knows, I've been watching a load of Dimension 20, which is it's a Dungeons and they have a number of Dungeons and Dragons series run by the cast of College Humor. They're really good, great watches, and got a group to play with as well. So be starting that soon. Be awesome. If any of you guys play, let me know. I'd be interested to hear. Fine, let's celebrate your 21st, which means legal drinking. Yes, nice. So Tech Turtle, I did a general engineering degree. Yeah, I then specialised into mechanical and then aeronautics. But I didn't feel very specialised at all, so it was mostly general stuff. Devon's trying to escape without a suit. Yeah, so actually we had our session 0 on Wednesday, and we're playing every 2 weeks. So we'll have the first proper go in 2 weeks. Should be fun. I have made a character, but D&D is kind of complex, Leo. But if you've got a good DM, I think you'll be all right. And you're an only player anyway, so any only player will be able to play D&D, I'm absolutely sure of it. But I've missed some... hold on a minute. We got to... I haven't done this properly, right? Don't know why I'm pausing. Absolutely no need to do that. I mean, what really inspired me to do it was watching the professional stuff, and it's so good. It's just such a great watch. Is a D&D movie coming? There is, and then suddenly I also got adverts for that, which is entirely unrelated. And I was like, oh, there's a movie coming out. So yeah, I'd be interested in that. You start a D&D channel. This we start a GC Fungus D&D session in from the Discord. I really do want to DM at some point, although I've never played a game before, so I feel like I'm getting ahead of myself. But I feel like I would enjoy DMing, so we'll see. Yeah, that's the way I suggest doing it, Leo. I mean, you should check it out. I'll tell you what. I'll even promote these guys because I love them so much. They are so good. I would highly recommend checking it out.
What?
There we go. On the Twitch. So even if you're not into D&D, just watching that, it's obviously D&D, but it's just a really great, entertaining watch. You don't have to know anything about D&D to enjoy it. You once played with Little, had no idea what's going on. Yeah, no, it seems super cool. So, have you DM'd Local Motel, or you just play? You know about it, of course, but it seems really hard. It seems DM is definitely the harder role, isn't it? Way harder than playing. But it, yeah, looks a lot of fun. So, I'm excited to give that a go as a player, and we'll see. Yeah, no, it's great. It's great. They've got loads of stuff on there. So, there's a recommendation because so these are the college humor guys that you guys might probably come across on YouTube if you've just been browsing stuff. But they've got some full stuff on there. I mean, what's on there? They got Fantasy High and then Unsleeping City as well, which are like 2 campaigns they did. I definitely recommend watching either one of those. They're both great. And so you don't have to know anything about D&D to enjoy it. It's just they're all professional like improv people, so they're really freaking good at it. It's just yeah, really amazing watch. And then just like, how do I play? How do I get into this? And then you start reading the rules and stuff. And you know, if you like playing only, then you like understanding lots of weird rules and just read the handbook and stuff. You DM. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, it does exactly. I think you just got to commit. So, see. Yeah, exactly, Porpy. I think that the Big Bang Theory gave it a bad name, to be honest. You know, that's what really also just watching that changed my mind, because all of those guys as well, they're improv, they're actors, and they are nerds, but they're not like, scientists and that kind of stuff. They're just regular people. Man, it's so good. You never do anything, a good storyteller to tell the story. Yeah, that is what worries me a bit as well. It's like all building the encounters and balancing them and getting the monsters right and trying to keep track of everything. And yeah, they did a bit because it was meant to like promote nerd culture, but really they were just poking fun at it, I feel. And if anyone's wondering why I'm getting so distracted, it's because there's not a lot for me to do right now with the Oni stuff. I mean, I've set them a giant task, loads of food now, so it's basically just leave them do it. I don't really need to worry too much until something goes wrong. I'll make molecular forge. Oh damn it! I pressed the wrong button. Got sand there. Fun. Dungeons and Daddies. Okay. Yeah, you can go so varied with it. It's entirely whatever you can imagine. That's only 10 cycles. Yeah, that's true. But there's more on the rocket, right? Is there? Yeah, there's more on the rocket, Leo. You got a load of pickled meal up here too. So that's just what's on the planetoid. So you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You need a GT stream to pass the time. Yeah, we're just hanging, we're just chilling, we're just playing Oni, I feel like we've solved so many of these things. Like we sorted this planetoid out, we sorted this planetoid out. It's just we're kind of we've got a plan on this one and the main one. It's just leave them to it. It's fine. Us talking's a problem. I don't know. Because guys, let me know on YouTube, because I'm never sure whether you guys enjoy or don't mind or dislike the kind of Twitch chatting, but it's kind of a key part of the stream. And yeah, like I said, I don't have much else to do, to be honest. So right now we're filling time by chatting because we're letting boom. But welcome in, Selkie Kale. I did a quick base tour for HP Fangirl about half an hour ago, so I'm kind of a bit reluctant to go through it again because there's so much, but I'll do you a quick overview. I'll point out the highlights rather than going through everything, but yeah, we're like the stream title says, we're on Sour Gas Boiler 5 and 6, which are the top ones. We have room for 7 and 8 too, but probably not quite enough thermium. So that's the kind of the main build that's going on right now. Then we basically, just to divvy it up for you, we've got our living areas here, which has currently got enough space for, what was it, 188 dupes. We meant to expand that. And then this is a giant industrial brick with slickster arches. So that's kind of the key one there. And then we just got some wild planted thimblereeds, bombs and cooling. Let's go to the main bits. There's some more stuff, storage, farms and rockets. And this planetoid's kind of like the pièce de résistance. This is my icing on the cake. This is my masterpiece. And the other planetoids are functional. This second one is a giant lettuce farm, and then just some living areas. So there's 850 odd plants there. And then yeah, we've captured some of the other stuff too. But those are the main ones. Currently we're just raiding the cold planetoid for iron. We have so much thermium and then we're just building up the water planetoid to start colonizing it with more farms. We can go lower. What do you mean we can go lower? Yes, yeah. This one went grey because we lost one of the plants somehow. But the problem is, yes, more lettuce, definitely more lettuce. The problem is, I need to put a tile in to fix it, and trying to weave through all of these here is just a complete pain. So we won't be doing that. So I'm just going to leave that one. It's a bit annoying, but anyone that's in here will come into the other one, so it's not a problem. They'll still get the morale bonus. They don't stack, of course. But what we can do, actually, I mean, if we're looking for stuff to do, why don't we start making the nature reserve down here? I mean, I suppose these are being used as well anyway. So are we? Hold on, sorry, I'm just doing a bedroom count because I think we're short on bedrooms. I think these are, short. These are meant to be bedrooms, but they're currently just cot rooms. Okay, cool. All right, no biggie. We'll just replace them with beds when we need to. The lettuce apocalypse. We've got so much lettuce, guys. So there is so much. I'm afraid I got more lettuce on this map than most players will ever make. Like, it's just ridiculous. Because this planetoid, we got 3 million calories, which is basically lettuce, and this stuff is churning out 80,000 kilocalories of lettuce per cycle. That is the point of this, yeah. 850,000 kilocalories. Sorry, 85,000 kilocalories per cycle. This is just nuts. That adds up very quickly. Who's trapped? 200 troops. I'm going to say that. Furkenbeim? Help me out with the pronunciation. But yes, we have 208 dupes, and the game is it's lettuce nuts. Yeah, it's nuts lettuce. Who's trapped? Osmark has trapped himself in there, so we'll just get him out. Just Furken. Look at that. Thank you for the follow, Selkie. Yeah. Welcome into the madness. Approaching 700 followers, eh? Building up, sorry. I felt like I was just about to do something and now I've completely forgot what it was. Because of that trapped message. What are we going to do? Yeah, right, okay, well, let's focus on this. So like I said, we need to... How do we divvy this up? This is every 3 levels. So 1, 2, 3. So what we have to do is... okay. 1, 2, after 1, 2, 3. Not those. Is that okay to destroy? Yeah, 1, 2. Okay. Cool. Let's get rid of those. Yeah, no, well, we'll leave the bedrooms. The bedrooms aren't an issue. I was just wondering why they're missing, but they're these ones. The nature reserves is what we shall do. Let's get on. More wild planting. Unironically, we are going to do more wild planting. Where can the forge go? I mean, I suppose it can go here. Why not? Stick it in there. Let's do that. So yeah, we will wild plant some more. Oof. Do we have enough plants? I have no idea. Because the thing about decorative plants is they don't breed, obviously, so you kind of have a finite amount of them. So fingers crossed we're all right. But we're making progress up here. I mean, this is slowly chugging away, right? I mean, you'd have thought 127 dupes could have got a move on, but slowly. And then hopefully what we're also doing is filling up these ranches, because yeah, should be good. Cramped. We've got 9 in here. Okay. Also, I hate doing attacks now because everyone just runs and does it. Just quickly do a critter ranch size check. Make sure. Oh god, every single dupe is going for that guy. Make sure we haven't got any 9s anywhere. I think we're all good generally. Yeah, that's looking positive. Is it really? That's true, you have no idea what's happening. You guys seem to enjoy it. I mean, I try and explain stuff and explain what's going on and keep you guys in the loop. Oh, but what I did say I was going to do is I'm going to cut the episode here on YouTube, and I'm going to do a quick save and reload just to see if we can help this choppiness out. So thank you very much for watching this episode, and hopefully I'll see you soon in the next one.